All marriages, of course, endure ups and downs, but some need more than a tune-up or a weekend away from the kids. Some need saving. More often than not, this will require the intervention of a professional therapist. I have devoted many years to helping people with troubled relationships. Many of those who have come to my office entered at the point of marital separation. The stress level in their marriage reached a point where one spouse had walked out. The pain of separation and the real possibility of divorce drove them to seek help. Others were not yet at the point of walking out, but were considering separation. Either way, they were rapidly losing hope for the survival of their marriage. They were at the point where they couldn't take it anymore. Part of my role as a counselor is to provide hope. Whether you are currently living apart or simply feel that your marriage is falling apart, you need to know that you are not alone and that there is hope. You need to know that your marriage is worth fighting for. I won't tell you that this is easy. As one counselor puts it, it's easy to fall in love, but very hard to fight for love. In our society, it is also profoundly countercultural. In this book, we will explore the reasons why staying together is the better way. We will address honestly what to do when a marriage cannot be saved. We will share stories of couples who brought their marriages back from the brink. This book does not contain easy answers or rigid formulas. There is no simple medication for a marriage disease to the point of separation. But for those who really want help, even if the medicine is hard to swallow, read on. Your chances of recovery are good. For pastors, lay counselors, and relatives who want to help those in the throes of marital discord or separation, I have sought to give practical, hopeful answers in language that everyone can understand. A number of helpful books have been written for those already divorced, but few, in my opinion, deal adequately with those struggling with separation or contemplating the end of their marriage. As Kevin heard from his pastor, it is not to be assumed that separation always leads to divorce. Separation may just as well lead to a restored, enriched, growing marriage. But that is an outcome that must be determined by the individuals involved. It also should not be assumed that a marital crisis, the kind where one or both partners feel as if they can't take it anymore and seriously consider splitting up, inevitably leads to divorce. Of course, ultimate value comes not in reading, but in applying truth. An ancient sage once said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." I hope this book will help you take that step. Chapter 1. What Happened to Our Dream? Julie sat in the outer area of the principal's office, waiting to meet with him. Her son was in trouble. Again. This time, it was serious. She had texted her husband Tom, who worked not far from the school. He had written back, "Sorry, big meeting, can't leave." Now, she was fuming. Typical Tom, never there when his family needed him. It was a pattern, and Julie was seriously beginning to wonder if she could put up with it much longer. This couple embodies the reality I speak of in desperate marriages. The stone wall a husband and wife can build between them. Each stone represents an event in the past where one of them failed the other. Then there's Mike. He had always loved sharing life with Jen, boasting to others that his wife was his best friend, but now they had a couple of kids, and it seemed Jen threw herself into mothering and didn't have much left for him. Feeling lonely and abandoned, Mike started spending more time at the local sports bar with his buddies. Then he and Jen would argue, and slowly the stone wall was going up between them. Some couples can't stop bickering. Everything, it seems, sparks conflict. They become exhausted to the point of feeling physically ill. They aren't even sure they like each other anymore. Maybe, they reason, they'd be better off apart. "My father was a very angry man," one woman recalls. "He and Mom fought a lot. He would yell, and Mom would react defensively or just shut down. Our household was pretty turbulent, although there were many moments of peace. Would we have been better off if they had split up? Hard to say, and in those days divorce was uncommon, but conflict definitely takes its toll."